wheelhouse of Xiaomi, and this is the relaunch of Android One in India. This is called the Mi A1, and this phone is entirely different from the first generation of Android One phones that you have seen few years back in India. This is in collaboration with Google, and Android One project is a popular project of Google, where Google tries to bring affordable hardware and pure Google experience to the users through the Android One series. And this is the second attempt in India. Google's first attempt at Android One was with Spice, Micromax and Carbon in India, and this is the second attempt where they have brought some really good quality hardware with pure Google Android experience with the Mi A1. This is how the box looks like, and I'll quickly show you the quick features here on the box. It comes with dual camera, so it has 2x optical zoom. So one is a telephoto lens and one is a normal lens, and both are 12 megapixel. It comes with pure Android OS. In the box you would get Android Nougat, and when you upgrade later towards the end of the year, you are assured to get an Oreo update as communicated by Google. There is also Snapdragon 625 14nm FinFET chipset, which is very popular chipset and is very efficient on battery consumption. It comes with a 5.5-inch full high definition display. This is gold color unit and comes with 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM. And there are two other colors available. I have a picture of it, but not the phones available right now. So the other two colors are black with the front black bezels, and these rose gold or the pinkish color that you would also get as a color option. Apart from that, it supports 4G VoLTE. The battery capacity here is 3080 mAh. So in terms of specification, it is quite well loaded with 4 GB of RAM, 625 chipset, which is one of the best and most power efficient chipsets that we have seen in the low price range. It is very close in terms of configuration to the Redmi Note 4, but here you get dual camera setup, which is not there in the Redmi Note 4. In fact, it is very close in configuration to the Mi 5X that you get in China. So this is how the phone looks like. I'll keep this to the side for the moment and show you what else is inside the box. So here you have another box, and on the side of it is the SIM removal tool. So let me get this out first. Going further in this box, you get a wall charger, and this is a 5 volt 2 ampere, so it's a 10 watt fast charger. It is not a quick charger by Qualcomm. This is just a fast charger, 10 watt charger, and you have some leaflets. This one tells you about the hybrid SIM card tray, and here you have the product information and other stuff. On the other side of the box, you get a data cable. This is a USB type A to type C data cable, which you get in the box. So this phone supports type C charging. So let me get rid of everything and get back to the phone. Here is the new Android One from Google and Xiaomi combined. This has a very prominent Android One branding here on the back, and this phone does look very premium. It has a very nice metallic finish and is also fairly slim, as well as you can see from the profile. On the front is a 5.5-inch full high definition display. Below the display are 3 touch capacitive buttons. On top of the display is standard earpiece, front facing 5 megapixel camera. On the side of the phone is the power or wake up key in the middle, and on top of the power key is the volume rocker. This is how the boot animation looks. On top of the phone is the infrared blaster. That is a very loved feature of some of the Xiaomi phones. You can control television, home theater systems, air conditioners, etc. using this. Next to it is the secondary mic hole for noise cancellation. On the left hand side of the phone is a SIM card tray, and the SIM configuration provided here is the dual hybrid SIM card slot, which means that you can either use 2 SIM cards or you can use 1 SIM and 1 micro SD card. Good thing is that there is 64 gigs of internal memory available, out of which around 50 to 55 GB will be user available. So you do not need to worry too much about running low on internal memory. On the rear is a fingerprint scanner in the middle, which with a nice chamfer around it. You also get a 12 megapixel dual camera module here. Both the sensors are 12 megapixel and there is dual tone dual LED flash on the back as well. This dual setup gives you two features. One is the 2x optical zoom, because one is a normal lens and one is a telephoto. And the other benefit is that you can take a good bokeh effect, gives you very good depth of field effects. You can also see these antenna bands on top and bottom of the phone. They are kept very subtle and made to match the color of the phone. Let me quickly set this up and get back. And here we are after quickly setting up the phone. The fingerprint has also been set up, and as you can see, it is already downloading some updates. There is already a 1 gig update of Android available. So since this is a Google backed ecosystem phone, it will always get latest Android updates faster compared to the other brands. Also, it will run latest security patches. This update says August 2017 release of Android 7.1.2 Nougat, which is already being downloaded on this phone, and this is how the interface looks like. And without wasting any time, I'll first test the cameras here. So here you have the portrait mode, which is right here on top, which is highlighted here. So we'll test that out. Before that, let's take some regular shots and then also try portrait and see what is the kind of difference that we get. And I'm deliberately putting some objects in the background so that we can have a variety of shots. So this is a regular shot without HDR. Now if I turn on the HDR, now let's turn on the portrait mode and let's try focus on this object at front. The camera is displaying a message which says move farther from the object. Maybe it needs some distance to make this focus thing work. And let's find out the results. So this is the portrait mode that it has clicked, and as you can see, the object here is in quite good focus, whereas the background is very nicely blurred out. If you compare it to the other shots that we took here, so this is a regular auto mode shot in which the object is in focus and the background is slightly blurred, but not as blurred as it was in the portrait mode. And this is a very usual shot. So the portrait seems to be working well, and here is a 5 megapixel front facing camera selfie. So let's see how it looks. It is capturing good level of details. The dynamic range in my opinion is slightly lacking here. Maybe a software update can fix it. But overall the front camera seems wide and is taking a good amount of detailing. For a 5 megapixel capture, it is moderately good. I would say I would rate it a 7 out of 10, but the rear camera seems quite good. We'll be doing a separate camera test and camera review of the rear camera, so make sure you subscribe to our channel by pressing the red subscribe button, because we are doing a separate camera video, so you may want to watch that. Let us also look at the multimedia aspect of this phone, so how good it is when it comes to video consumption or watching movies. So I'm streaming a video from our channel, so let's see how it plays. Look at the video quality and listen to the audio, how loud it is. There are some products of similar category available in the market, but this is so far one of the most interesting ones that we have come across. It comes with a lot of features and has a lot of accessories right in the box. In this video, I find that the audio quality is quite loud and the video also looks good on this 5.5 inch full high definition display. Apart from that, let me show you the storage available quickly. So here you have 58.24 GB of space, 9.38 GB is in use, which is probably the OS storage, and here you have 58 GB of usable storage. That's quite a lot, so you have plenty of storage here. The phone does look good and feels nice. The build and design of the phone is good. There is a nice chamfer around. The phone is rightly sized, is 5.5 inches, and let me also give you a demo of how good the fingerprint scanner is. So as soon as I touch, it unlocks. It's as good as what we have seen on the Redmi Note 4. So the hardware is very similar in terms of specifications. The phone is also quite powerful with the Snapdragon 625 chip. We are doing a separate video on the benchmarks as well as gaming experience on this phone. So make sure to watch that. We'll also be doing temperature and heating test. So a separate camera review, a separate gaming review is coming very soon. So do check out the other videos as well on our channel and make sure you subscribe. If you enjoyed watching this quick unboxing and overview of the Android One, the Mi A1 from Xiaomi, give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button. Stay subscribed. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.